Johnny, how long have you lived in Clarington for?
Clarington, I can't believe it when I say it, but I've been 17 years here, which blows my mind. I can't believe I've been in Canada that long.
So why did you guys choose Clarington over anywhere else?
I guess it was a house we saw that we liked, right? And that was the initial thing, right? And then the house was the thing, and then we saw this little pub in, well, it was a restaurant kind of in Bowmanville, which turned out to be in the end the Village Inn. It was a Copper Kettle back then. It was like little fine dining.
When did you open the doors here at the Snug?
Roughly about 8 years ago now. We had the two for a while, we kept the two for a while, but the boys were always interested in getting involved in the business, Colin and Kyle. To me, it was the most seamless change for anybody because they were as much a part of the pub as I was, right?
How long have you guys known each other for?
I'd say I'm 30 now, probably close to 15 years.
Yeah,
probably,
yeah
13 years probably.
Yeah.
Colin, when John took on the Village Inn back in, what was that? 2000?
I had worked with Colin in another bar. He was a dishwasher in another bar I was working in. That's where I knew him first.
Okay.
And then he worked at Alcatraz, and it was like, it just kind of felt, we had another guy, Robbie Piontek, who the skate park is after. Robbie worked with us together, and he was our first dishwasher, and we loved Robbie big time. And then when he moved on to something else, Robbie found our new replacement, and it was Colin.
What would you say your favorite thing about running the Snug here in Newcastle is?
I think it's because it's different, and it's like, and I guess I didn't expect that. It's only 5 minutes down the road, but it's completely different. The demographic is different. The people are different. What I find really amazing is like when we were in the Village Inn, kids that used to come in, it was like, when I say kids, like 19, 20, just started drinking. They're now married with kids and they live in Newcastle, so that's hilarious, right? So it's great to see that, right? To be still part of their lives in a different way, right?
Alright, you guys want to head down to the village? Or?
I can't, I'm borrowed.
I had to take Johnny down a couple notches last time he was in. He got a little carried away, so.
Sorry.
But yeah.
Give him a pass or something?
Yeah, I'll give him a pass.
Just for daytime in here?
Yeah.
Cheers.
So Kyle, how long have you been in Clarington for?
I've been in Clarington pretty much my whole life. It's crazy to see how big it's getting and how busy it is. And I mean, I can honestly say that I still feel like Bowmanville has that small town feel to it.
Like, it's because of places like the Village Inn, because it's like your Coronation Street Rovers return. It's people, you know, you get a snippet out of Kyle's life or Colin's life or whatever your customer is at the time. And we're part of that. We're part of when they get pregnant. We're part of the weddings, the parties, whatever it might be, the deaths, whatever it might be. How many wakes have we had at the Village Inn?
Tons.
You know, same at the Snug. How many, proposals? Like how many proposals are at the Village Inn? A bazillion. You know what I mean? Like all of life happens in these places. What I always liked about the Village Inn too was that it became such a music place.
Yeah.
Like I love that it became. It was like everybody was waiting for that to happen. And we started the open mic. I can remember Sue Latimer and Hook Balsam. And we started to sit down and we talked about doing an open mic, and we did it. And it became like incredible. And kids from 12 years, Megan Patrick, the Stone Sparrows.
You see what she's doing now?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, fair play to her, right?
She's killing it, right?
But
I think you started that open mic before anybody else was doing it.
Yeah, we were the first one. And Jonas Bonetta.
Yeah.
Like they all started off at the open mic at the Village Inn, right? I can remember Ryan Coffey, who was like so shy, right?
Yeah.
And like now he's playing up a storm. But I love that we were part of that we had something to do with that. And, you know, every kid that worked in the kitchen was a musician and could play, and everyone, you know,
he'd
come out of the kitchen and get up and do a turn and go back in again. And
exactly.
And it just was at the exact right time, and all those people were there waiting for that to be right, and it became a real place and like a little mecca for music, and I love that about it.
Yeah,
that was a good time.
How's it going, Charles? How are you?
What's your guys' favorite thing about running the Village Inn here in Bowmanville?
Well, I think, again, always being at the party is like, that's a dream kind of thing. It's very easy to show up to work and just, put a smile on because you're here with all your friends. Just a nice atmosphere. Like Johnny always said, it's like an extension of your living room, and that's exactly what this place is. It's, you come in and you're around family and friends and everybody, you're gonna get treated right. And, we've got tasty suds and some good food in the back as well, so.
Everybody has their role to play in shaping the community. What would you say the Snug and the Village Inn's role is
there's a lot of things that you know, that we do as far as sponsorship in teams, and lots of people come in looking for prizes for, you know, maybe Jack and Jill's or stuff like that, right? And again, with the sense of even giving people a place to release, you know, to go and leave their troubles at the door. It's a nice place. You go in, you have a good chat with your buddy next to you, and it doesn't matter if he's 19 or if he's 65. You know, like everybody gets along here. It's a unique situation.
And it's nice to know too that people come in. There's been so many, you know, like engagements, like we were talking about before, that have happened, like in these walls, and like, you know, you build relationships over the years with people, and
you're a part of people's lives. I think that's huge. I think the music thing was huge. You know, that it's a platform for so many musicians. But I think the most important thing is that it's reality in a world that's full of reality BS TV shows. That this is real. You know, to be part of that. It's definitely important for us guys. I think that, you know, we're very much people, you know, and we like to follow people through their lives and that they're okay, and that's what more can you ask, right?
Right on. Well, cheers, guys. Thanks for shaping the community.
Thanks very much.